1, 2, testing. Hello, everybody. Am I live? Hold on. I can't see my screen. Yep. All right. Let's see if I can hear myself. 1, 2, testing. Yep. All right. So we're about to start. So let me just invite everybody to join me. Ooh. All right. All right. How is everybody doing? How was your trading week? Hey, always Latvia in the house. Joseph. Hey, Lee, how are you, mate? Alan, Adam, how are you? Oh, well, that's fine. Did you make money this week? Hey, ¿cómo estás, Giovanni? Freddie, how are you? Yeah, so we're going to wait a couple of minutes as we always do so everybody can join us. Why always? Was your trading week bad? Jesus, 6% profit. That's awesome, mate. Kudos to you. I myself had a choppy week, but that's fine. That's part of the game. Yeah, Euro Yen is look, Euro Yen, Adam, Euro Yen. That setup is amazing. It's one of the best setups I have seen in the past months. Super high probability. Hey, Bozo de Colombia. Buenos valores CZ. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens. You will have choppy weeks. Lee made money this week, 6% profits. That's awesome. While I basically broke even. So, I mean, it's fine. It's completely fine. You're going to have some break-even stretches. You just have to power through that. Trust the process. All right, so, I'm going to start right now. It's end of week. USDD, that's awesome. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, USDD, USDD is something, but, I have been back testing for the past week and a half or so, about 10 days. I have been back testing. Um, I have been back testing the trading system that we use to send you guys the signals on. Let me put it this way, right? I have back tested it every time that I have a setup on the pound and I trade the pound US dollar. And at the same time, I back tested it on minor currency pairs such as the GBP Aussie and the GBP CAD. And I found out that even though it's the same trading system, right? Same setup, those currency pairs yield better R's to the trades. So coming next week, we are going to be focusing a little bit more on minor currency pairs, right? Such as, when we're trading the pound, I'm just talking about the pound, right? When we're trading the pound, such as the GBP Aussie, right? GBP CAD, etc. Yeah, that's just a little bit update for the VIPs. Freddy, you made 20%. I hope you are keeping to the risk management rules, mate. So what's happening with gold? Is down or up? Well, I don't know. Don't you have a chart? Let's have a look at it. Well, today gold is down about 0.36%, but I am extremely bullish in metals. I'm actually still holding on my buys, and today I deep bought the retest of the previous highs. Right here, textbook deep buy in gold, in my opinion. Now, I didn't send that as a signal because there was no setup for you to put a stop order, right? It was an aggressive entry that I took. Actually, my first entry was taken out at a very small loss, and I'm writing now the second entry of that deep buy. Yeah, I'm still very bullish in metals. So why did you have a bad 2 weeks, mate? Right, Giovanni? So yeah, let's have a look at what it's a Friday evening, right? The U.S. market is just open. Hold on, the U.S. session just open. Let's have a look at the U.S. dollar, right? Now, the reason that I have seen 3 messages about the euro yen, and let me tell you that that setup is it's phenomenal. I'm taking personally that trade too. Hey Andrew, how are you? I mean, it's super high probability. It's very good. So let's talk about the US dollar, right? And it's pretty hard to trade when you don't have direction in the market that you are trading. For us, that's the US dollar, right? And on the daily chart, we have been been trading to the upside, right? But inside of this rising wedge, and the upside is being capped by these highs around the 92.85 level or so, right? So for next week we have 2 possible scenarios. Now, the highest probability scenario is a breakdown, right, to of the US dollar, right? Why? Because let me just thicken this chart out for you guys. Why? Because after that FOMC push, right, when the Fed announced that they hinted that they were going to hike rates twice before the end of 2023. Of course, the US dollar rallied massively, right? But if you notice, right, after that irrational, I call it irrational because the Fed hasn't yet hiked rates, and they also said that they were keeping the pace on this round of quantitative easing. So this bullish momentum to me is irrational, right? But it really doesn't matter. You have to trade what you see, not what you think. But the thing about this is that after that big momentum to the upside, yeah, we have seen the US dollar rally, right? But the upside is being capped by the 93 level also, right? Now, this is a massive level on the DXY. And the last time that the DXY traded around these levels, it dropped from high to low about 4.21%, 4.20%, right? And right now right now the DXY is printing a rising wedge, a rising wedge at the top of a move at a key level is a reversal pattern. Now, having said that, this reversal pattern is not yet live, right? Why? Because for it to be live, we need to break with these lows around the 92 level. Really, the DXY needs to break with the 92 level in order for that reversal to be in play, right? Because price can stay trading inside of this pattern for a long while, right? Until we break with the previous lows, which is the 92 level, the reversal will not be in play. Now, next week, we are going to look for that scenario, right? If this scenario plays out, we are going to have a massive week selling the US dollar. So if you're not part of the VIP group, why don't you join us? There's a link below this video. It's only 35 pounds per month, and there is a 30-day money back guarantee if you don't agree with what we do. Yeah, the copper trade is still very much alive. Yesterday we had a massive bullish day in copper. The thing about copper, right? I'm sorry. Now, what Sohail is talking about is a swing trade, a buy that we have in copper on the swing trading group. That is another group, another VIP group where we only swing trade, right, on copper. Yesterday we had a massive bullish day in copper, right? If you remember this candle right here. But the upside in copper, this zone right here is super thick. I'm sorry, and it's going to take a lot of buying pressure to break through that. Now, if we look at the daily chart in copper, right, the reason that we bought into this dip is because this market is extremely bullish, and it has been rallying quietly without anyone noticing for months. And we were waiting for the opportunity to dip buy this market. Actually, when I saw this retest of this level, we put some buy stops above these highs, and of course price sold off and we did not get triggered. But now we are in a buy, and I'm keeping, I mean, those buys are very much alive. That's about what I mean. I can't go in any detail because that is a VIP swing trading signal. The US dollar Mexican peso, right? The USDMXN peso is really a market that I really like to trade. But when I trade the US dollar Mexican peso, it's always a US dollar driven trade, right? It's never a Mexican peso driven trade. And the reason that I like it is because when I find good setups like this buy at the bottom of the move, it yields amazing risk to reward scenarios, right? Now, having said that, this market sucks at the moment. Just have a look at this choppy range. I mean, would you want to be trading that range and burning money? I don't know. I wouldn't, right? So let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. Always the 1970 level, or these lows, are where buyers keep jumping in, right? But if you notice the 4-hour chart right here, hold on. If you notice on the 4-hour chart, we are really trading in the middle of nowhere, right? To me, there is not a level to trade from, right? I am always looking for levels to trade from. If price is not at a level or at a key level, I'm not going to trade it, right? Why? Because it's pretty plausible that price is going to retest that level at some point. And in this case, if I were to buy the US dollar Mexican peso blindly right now, my stop losses would have to be below these lows, right? Because price could, or there is a high probability that price could retest at 1970 levels. So, to answer your question, mate, I don't. I mean, I look at this chart every single day. You know, and actually, what I do like about the US dollar Mexican peso is that if that sell-off of the DXY plays out next week, right? If we have a break of that reversal pattern on the DXY, we are most definitely going to sell the US dollar Mexican peso at the break of these lows, which will yield an amazing risk to reward ratio. You know, I have a ton of possible setups, you know, to sell the US dollar next week. And of course, the VIPs are going to get them all if they play out, of course. So if you want to be part of that, there's a link below this video. You know, even if you trade a very small account, it really doesn't matter. I mean, if you trade a $500 account, right? Why would you be okay with losing $200 of that $500, but not okay with paying 35 pounds per month to get all of the premium content that we create? You know, again, that's your decision. And we have made it so easy for you that we have a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't like what we do. Right, so Giovanni, you wrote in Telegram that this is only for VIPs, but then posted also in the open channel. So this is an open session? Yeah, mate. This is an open session. But I don't know. I mean, what's the problem with that? Are you still keen on US dollar? Yeah. Are you part of the swing trading group? I'm seeing that too. Yeah, I mean, swing trading is it's a patient. I mean, it's a game about patience, right? For example, just have a look at where I bought gold. I have been holding. I bought gold here. So I held on to all of this choppiness. I held on to this dip, and I held on to this choppiness. And I'm still holding my longs in gold, you know. My targets are all the way up here. You know, swing trading is very, very, very different than day trading or the VIP signals that I sent you guys and that we sent you. The DAX, I mean, I'm not even going to look at the DAX. It's Friday afternoon. Yeah, I mean, what I'm going to say about the DAX is don't trade it now. The NASDAQ. You know, today I was looking at a possibility to sell the NASDAQ. But then we had retail sales on the US that beat expectations and beat previous numbers, right? So that's bullish for equities. But right now, what I'm looking at is this, right? This is what I'm looking at on the NASDAQ. This is the 1 hour chart. Let's have a look at the 50-minute chart because if this were to play out, it would be a day trade, right? So the NASDAQ broke with this previous base. Hold on. With this previous base right here. Yesterday, right, on a massive bearish day, and right now we are seeing a pullback to retest this previous broken level, right? There's still no setup to sell the NASDAQ, and I mean, I'm not going to get involved on selling the NASDAQ at the moment. Hold on, please, just a second. Oh, what happened here? I'm just managing a trade, please hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. So, I'm not going to get involved in this sell on the NASDAQ, but this is what I was looking at. You know, this pullback to that previous broken level, right? looks very much like a bearish flag, right? Right here, looks very much like a bearish flag. Now, the immediate structure in this market is bullish, right? We are making higher highs and higher lows on the 50-minute chart. So for this setup to be valid, I would like these lows to break, right? But again, I'm not gonna get involved in this market at all at the moment. Hold on, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get involved in this market on a Friday. The U.S. session just opened, but you know, my session starts when the London session opens. So to me, it's late on a Friday, and I'm not gonna get involved right now. Right now, there is some very big sellers jumping into this market. If you trade the U.S. session, just have a look at this at the 14,817 level or so for a break. If this level breaks, it's very plausible that we are going to be retesting the daily lows or even yesterday's lows. So that's the NASDAQ, guys. No, I can't talk about the EURJPY because that's a VIP signal, and this is an open session. The EURJPY suddenly reversed. Let's have a look. I don't know. Let me see my. I'm sorry. So let's have a look at what has happened right now. The EURJPY and the pound yen both reversed very heavily, right? Here you go. That's the last 50-minute candle on the GBP yen. Let's have a look at the Euro yen. Again, same candle. Let's have a look at the US dollar yen. Same candle, CAD yen. Boom. So let's have a look at yen futures, right? So to actually understand what's happening at the moment. No, this is not a yen driven move. I really don't understand that because DXY. Well, the US dollar is rallying at the moment. But that should not have such an impact on yen pairs, right? If I see market didn't allow to trade WTI, and I only trade a Euro yen, which is going in loss. Cool. That's awesome. If you can withstand a little bit of a drawdown on a trade, you are never going to get every single trade the moment that you take it or the direction that you take it. Sometimes sometimes you are going to you're going to have to ride some tough moments on trades. Right now our Euro yen position is down about what, 5 pips. That's nothing. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're down 10 pips. Yeah, we're down 10 pips. All right. Hold on, please. Just give me a second, guys. I need to manage a few trades that I have open. All right, so hold on. All right, so this, not this, but this. What is it? This. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just give me a second, guys, please. All right. Cool. So, just have patience. So the Euro yen, very plausibly, it's dipping because the US dollar is rallying, which is making the euro against the US dollar rally, right? But again, the DXY is being capped to the upside by the 92.75 level. So that is really, really, really what we are looking for. And again, we're not taking any more trades today. Just please hold on. This. Yeah, and silver. Perfect. So we're not taking any more trades today, and we do have some very good setups for next week on either direction on the US dollar, right? So this is the thing, right? Let's have a look at the hourly chart or the DXY. So there's two possible scenarios for next week. One, if today closes bullish, and if today closes above the 92.75 level, right, next week we are definitely going to look for buys in the US dollar, right? And if we have a sell-off and the 92.50 breaks, then we are going to have some very good sell setups on the US dollar, right? So right now we are not taking any more trades, right? We are just going to patiently wait for today's candle to close and to see where we stand, right? Also, if you are part of the VIP group, don't forget to check Telegram on Sunday, because if the DXY closes bullish today, it's a very, very, very plausible that we are going to have some very good setups on Sunday. So don't forget that. All right, guys, do you have any questions or markets that you want me to go through? More than happy to do so, right? I also learned today WTI is crude oil. Yeah, WTI is West Texas Intermediate. USDCAD as long term. Let's have a look at the USDCAD. Listen, yeah, the USDCAD is bullish right at the moment, of course, whilst the US dollar is rallying. But again, this market long term has been very, very bearish. And right now we are retesting this massive level, right? Now, this is my big sell zone, right, on the USD-CAD. This is where I'm going to be looking for sales on the USD-CAD, right? The Canadian dollar is strong. If WTI continues to rally, oh boy, it didn't, right? Right. If WTI continues to, breaks, if a crude oil breaks with these highs and rallies above the 75 level, that is going to be very bullish for the Canadian dollar. Why? Because the Canadian economy is very heavily based on crude. So higher crude prices is bullish for the Canadian dollar, which is bearish for the USD-CAD, right? And from the pandemic highs, we have seen the US dollar, Canadian dollar, right, or the CAD rally against the US dollar for about, hold on, I need to do this, from high to low for about 18.16%, right? And I have been looking for rallies to sell the US dollar CAD for a while, but I was not going to sell these very small rallies, and I was not going to sell, breaks of support so very close to these massive historic key levels. So this to me is the rally that I was looking for big sales on the USD-CAD. Now, having said that, this is by no means a signal to sell the US dollar, Canadian dollar at the moment. because this market is extremely bullish at the moment. But if a price fails to break with the 2640 level or these highs, then this is where we are going to swing trade the short side of this market, guys. Yeah, that's my idea. Now, if a price breaks above this level, then of course we are going to buy into some weakness at the retest of the 126.40, right? Cool. I am following signals since April. April, May were good, but June and July are mostly lost. No, you were wrong. June was a break-even month, and right now we are up on the signals. You know, if you don't follow the correct risk parameters, then per trade, then that is your fault. You have a problem thinking inside yourself. Yeah, just get out of your head and, you know, trust the process. Right, there weren't too many attendees today, so I'm going to end up, yeah, drawdown is natural, exactly. Right, I mean, drawdown is natural, and we don't overtrade, right? For example, today's signal on crude, right? I decided to on this candle right here. This is the 50-minute candle. Yeah. When I saw this sell-off, I decided to close that trade at break-even. And what happened is that, well, price sold off, right? Yeah. I mean, and it's summertime, right? It's summertime. Summertime. It's a really, really, really hard time to trade because of the lack of direction in some markets. That's awesome, Lee. That's awesome. Glad about that. So, guys, if you want to be part of the VIPs, the VIP group, there's a link below this video. It's only 35 pounds per month. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't like what we do. I mean, because, this is not for everybody, right? But it's a risk-free trial of our services if you want it, right? The link is below this video. Do I think trading in news is good in long term? No. For example, trading during non-farm payrolls, that's, you're not going to get positions long-term trading during non-farm payrolls, right? Myself, I trade on the long term based on fundamentals, not on news, right? Let me check out some trades that I have rolling, hold on. Well, this was weird. All right, so right, traders. Thank you for joining me, guys. The Aussie yen is something that I don't trade, so I don't have an opinion. But I will take a look at it this weekend because I have been asked that question a couple of times. And yeah, if you're part of the VIP group, I'm going to send a full analysis on the Aussie yen there. Right, so thank you for joining me. I hope you had a great trading week. Patience is key. 90% of the work is doing nothing and not clicking that buy or sell button, but share whatever the fuck he wants to share. That's awesome, mate. Oh, I understand now. Yeah. Let us know about that. Let us know about that. Shit. Let us know about how you do, right? Let us know about how you do. So, my final advice for, to wrap things up this week is that, if you don't base your trading decisions on hard data, right? you really are gambling, right? For example, all my trading decisions are based on back tests, right? I only take, I trade 3 setups. I know exactly the probability of success of those setups on every market that I trade because the setups that you trade are not going to have the same results in every single market. So you have to backtest that on historic price action on every market that you trade. It's hard, it takes a lot of time, but it's necessary. Right, so that's my advice. Do that, if you, and if you want to learn how to backtest, I'm more than happy to help you guys out. There is no open channel for VIP members. Nope, there is no chat room at all. It's a hassle to have a chat room, and the reason also is that a lot of people abuse it. You have to moderate it, and trading is hard enough. We're not going to start moderating a chat room, right? So if you want to get in touch with us, what you have to do is just send us an email. And of course, if you are part of the VIP group, every day I send you guys my daily watch list, which you can ask questions on the YouTube comment section. If you're not part of the VIP group, you're not going to find those videos on our YouTube channel because they are unlisted. You can only watch them if I share that link with you. And I only share it with the VIPs. So there you go. All right. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for joining me. And I'm going to be live on Monday again. I'll try to be live on Monday before or around the London Open, to have a good long session, like a weekly market breakdown or so. And it's going to be also open for everybody. Right? Again, if you want to be part of the VIP team, the link is below this video. The decision is yours. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. It's a risk-free, test for you guys. So then that's what I had for you guys today. Again. Monday session is going to be, do not miss Monday session because it's going to be very, very important because it depends on how the US dollar is going to close today that we are going to look for trades next week. And again, as you can see, this level is super, super thick. So we'll see how the US dollar closes, and I'll keep you guys posted on Monday. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Lee, and see you guys.